Here's LeBron James. Fadeaway jumper to start the game. James is third in the NBA in scoring at 29 per game. It's his best since 2010.
And I think that's what this post-All-Star break is about. This post-All-Star break is, can they figure it out? Can they put it all together? And they have the talent. It's just a matter of, can they become a cohesive unit down the stretch? And Dwight Howard's looking over here right now.
Longest since a 6-game skid back in 2017. Turnover, James. And Batum was trying to foul him.
I think everyone is curious to see how he's going to play after having a little bit of a break in the All-Star.
James misses, rebounded by Zubac for the rest of the season. Former top 10 pick out of Arizona. Shot clock at 1. Baseline jumper, no good. From Mann. Second chance opportunity here for the Clippers. Hartenstein, no good on the 3. Does not have a 3 this year. The great Elgin Baylor for the longest in a single season in Lakers history.
You can see his level has raised as his team kind of got into a struggling spot, but it just hasn't been enough. So they're still going to need to get quality contributions from everyone else on this roster. You can walk into it, have a scheme, and then all of a sudden 2 players get called in the back for COVID, and you have to completely scrap it. So the fact that he's been able to do it on the fly only makes it that much more impressive for him this season.
And working hard defensively against James. They go back to him. James spinning baseline. Not that time. Back tap by Anthony right out to Malik Monk. Not that time. Back tap by Anthony right out to Malik Monk. Here's LeBron from the corner, and he connects on a 3. The first 3 of the game for the Lakers. 7 points for James. Great pass by James. Monk should have caught that right off his fingertips. This is your first game out of the All-Star break, and this is what you put on the floor here in terms of this performance so far. Very similar to what we saw a lot in the first half, but Dwight Howard's playing out of his mind. Clippers have scored the last 7. LeBron James has 7 points. 2 of 6 from the floor. The lob to Howard was off target. Boy, man took it out. Looked like he could have actually gone right at the rim, but they leave Kennard wide open, and so they finally misses.
Yeah, but even then, you give up a wide open 3 to Luke Kennard.
And he's on LeBron James right now. James hits a 3. So 2 of James's 3 buckets have come from behind the arc. He's got 10 points.
That man has been killing people from the mid-range since he came into this league.
Jackson misses from mid-range. James with the rebound, his 5th, looking to push here. Right, 2 for 15. He's made both of them, and they're allowing the Clippers as a team to shoot 51% from the floor. Lakers 3-7 in their last 10. They did have a good win against Utah right before the All-Star break. They have 23 games left after tonight.
You don't believe Kennard. If you're guarding him, you let whoever's open before that get the 3-pointer.
Well, LeBron can't throw.
How Syracuse alums appreciate Carmelo's contributions to a national championship. LeBron inside gets the layup, and the Lakers with the little run here to close out the first half. To the top 6. Right now they'd be in the play-in tournament along with the Clippers. James with the rebound off the Jackson miss. Let's check in with George Sedano.
Drop this one through. The runner beats the buzzer getting hot.
And then defensively, he said they just need to have more physicality on defense, which is basically something Richard could never help them with if he were available in this game. They just need to have more physicality on defense, which is basically something Richard could never help them with if he were available in this game.
Oh, man.
Wow, shots fired.
Here's Reeves with the floater, making his first career start, and he gets the bounce for his 2nd basket.
You know, it's going to be a problem for the defense, but also with Zubac, the way Dwight Howard has been playing all night long, if you can get Zubac into some foul trouble and get him out the game.
T. Lue, former Laker, was a champion with the Lakers, won 2 titles. Good defensive play that time by Westbrook, getting the block on Jackson, but he stepped out of bounds to give it right back to the Clippers. Good defensive play that time by Westbrook, getting the block on Jackson, but he stepped out of bounds to give it right back to the Clippers. Reeves may have blocked it first, and then Westbrook hit it again. Morris battling with James, throws him aside. And then LeBron called for the foul. Frank Vogel told us he had been thinking about going with Reeves for a while in the starting lineup. Put him in there tonight to try to give him some energy. Candy resemblance. Zubats misses again right at the rim. That's 3 times here in the half. And James pushing tempo. Great look ahead. Ariza with the layup. And the Lakers are back within 5. Lost it. Ariza misses. Ugly possession. Starting with the errant pass in transition. James sends it back. Clippers have missed some easy shots though right at the rim. Kennard throws it away. James in the open floor. And there's the foul by Mann. Jabbar and Walton went head-to-head. Clippers moved from San Diego where they were for 6 years. Coming from Buffalo, LeBron James with a putback. Jabbar and Walton went head-to-head. Clippers moved from San Diego where they were for 6 years. Coming from Buffalo, LeBron James with a putback.
You're going to be invited to the barbecue in no time, Dave.
Kennard. Chance for the Lakers to take the lead with 2 minutes to go. Minute and a half remaining. LeBron trying to back down Jackson. Fall away. Too strong. Rebound by Morris. And a rough offensive quarter for the Clippers, but credit the Laker defense. Steal by Horton Tucker. James down the lane. Missed the layup. Thought he was pushed. The rim. Spit it back out. Monk. James underneath. Collects and finishes. 4-point Laker lead.
Mike, the Arizona Wildcats are the best team in college basketball, without a doubt. This will be our first Final Four this year. I'm calling it right now. Bear down.
You're probably right. Arizona probably will go to the Final Four. Who are you picking to win the NBA championship then? Since we're on the subject of you being right, things working out for you. And James turns it over. Coffey driving on Monk. LeBron got a piece of the shot. Blocking foul on Monk.
In certain fourth quarters, but he's coming in for the first time in the fourth quarter tonight.
Monk can't finish. Was trying to draw the foul on Hartenstein. Transition opportunity. Coffey. 10-3 of the night for the Clippers. Here's Anthony again. Hit it again. Part of the NBA's 75th anniversary team. 3-time Olympic gold medalist. And a huge factor off the bench. James short on the 3. Here's James with 5 to shoot. His team up 1. Timers at 3. Trying to drive here on 2 Clippers. Blocked from behind. Morris. Clippers get an opportunity with a 2-on-1. Coffey grabbed by Westbrook.
I think the only thing you can do is let LeBron break to the corner.
There it is. James falling away at 3. Comes up short. And the Clippers get a huge win.